Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Abyss and Fredi with fredilegend. We want to bring you a new episode of food once again on our channel. We're here with some brilliant muffin pans. We've got some mixing bowls over here and a wonderful liquid bowl and some other things. So we wanted to take you in a journey of creating some amazing muffins, and you're going to be going with us doing each and every step of the way and learning how to make some muffins with Fredi and the Abyss. Look at that dance going over there.
What we're going to be doing is showing you two different ways to be making muffin. One way you can buy basically a ready mix from any store. I'm pretty sure that if your store nearby you in whatever country you have doesn't have a ready mix, that's why we will make as well a muffin batch from scratch. So you will be able to do it at home, preferably not by yourself if you do not know how to use an oven properly without burning down the house.
Always remember, boys and girls, we are here to bring fun to the house. It's not going to be just baking, but it's going to be a lot of jokes and whatever the blues.
Let's hope.
Let's get it up and running. Well, got some canola baking spray right here.
This is what you can use to, before you mix anything, from what I'm told, is first going to be spraying each of these things, these little cuppies.
Look at that, looking amazing. Looks like eyes just looking at me. Like,
Very, very creepy eyes.
Yeah. Look at those white eyes. Got eyes in the middle of some spray. Smelling that nice baking.
It is just so the muffins do not stick to the pan. If the muffin gets stuck on the pan, you're kind of losing half the muffin.
Fair warning, do not try this at home without your windows being open.
Because this stuff pan. Woo! We got some Jewish pan and old-fashioned pan that's seen better days.
Don't worry, we bring some nice background music to you all guys as well. Not too much, just a little bit, so you guys can enjoy.
Copyright free, of course.
Yeah, copyright free. Don't, yeah, you know it.
Oh, with the world that it's, and right now, what is having to deal with right now, we don't want to have to deal with that as well.
Good track coming up right here.
So after you've sprayed your pans, you're going to want to start mixing stuff. So it's preferably best to separate your solids and liquids. You want to mix all your liquids together first before you put it into any flours or your ready mix. So, Fredi, would you like to do this part, or would you want me to continue?
Yeah, what the hell, let's do this. Alright, so got some water, 300 ml.
What we're going to be doing is starting with we're going to first make 24 muffins of cappuccino variety.
Oh, cappuccino flavor. Oh, it's been a favorite. And it's golden.
Preferable before you start spraying or whatever is you put your oven on 180, and depending on your oven how many you can fit in and how hot it has to be.
180 degrees Celsius. How much is that in Fahrenheit?
Normally when I used to make muffins from scratch when I was a kid, and we would use oil, but this ready mix asks for water. 400 milliliters exactly. I do not know how much that would be for our imperial fellows from the US. I cannot do those calculations in my head. I'm too lazy. So you would have two separate bowls. One is for when you're final mixing. You're gonna have your liquid bowl.
Some measuring cups.
Some measurement cups, some spoons, milk, everything you need for the milk's from scratch.
Look at them beautiful eggs.
Yeah. See what you need for the ready mix, and what you need for the from scratch. You need quite a lot more.
Cock.
So the ready mix is a bit useful if you don't know what you're doing. Ready mix asks for 4 large eggs, but do not be deterred if you only have medium eggs. Double up.
Double up, baby. Double up.
Hello, Gran.
Hello.
Off to the shops.
Yes.
Get ready with the 400 milliliters of
What
water.
we're going to do is now start mixing all the liquids.
Let's get the first liquid. There we go. Going down
We're going to
the
have
liquid
the
bowl.
water.
That looks quite amazing.
Then we're going to need the 250 milliliters of sunflower oil.
Sunflower getting in. Oh, just look at them Abyss muscles. If you guys haven't noticed, this guy's been gymming a bit, hey? Some changes here and there.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So fans, if you're a fan, you will notice these things from the Abyss Emperor. Swapping the oil, going into the water.
Yeah, you don't normally want to see the oil in the ocean. That's bad. So once you're done using whatever bottle, you always close, because just in case especially if you hyperactive, you may turn around and swat it onto the floor. That's bad. So after that, you get the 4 eggs.
Oh God, our baby joining us here.
Unfortunately, we only mostly have medium eggs. So with the medium eggs, you double up. So I would have to normally use 8 eggs, but I don't have that many medium eggs, so I've got 6 medium and 1 large.
6 medium, 1 large. Eggs are being unpacked now, as we can see.
And you don't need to do anything special. You don't need to remove the egg whites or anything. You just literally need to crack the egg,
Pop it.
drop it in,
One
and
drop in there.
let it sit.
Look at those yellow landmines. Number 2 going
I
down.
rely on the fredilegend to create these jokes for us, because when I'm in serious mode, I do not make jokes very nicely.
Remember, this is the Abyss Emperor we're talking about. Okay, they're not real landmines, right? But imagine if eggs could explode here. But like, hey,
Woo, that would be
something else.
very much something else. Oh,
Also, it's a surprise for the Abyss's birthday, guys. Definitely. But guys, also let us know in the comments section what you guys thinking about what suggestions you guys have of better doing some of the things. We'd always like how to put muffins in. We're gonna be showing you how we do to put the muffins in, but if you guys have got some better ideas,
any of you out there that know more than us, that would be very charming to know more.
Remember, we're gamers. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Another thing to note, if you're wearing any nice clothing that you don't want ruined, get yourself an apron. It's very useful, because if you got any residue on your hands, you just wipe it down quickly and you can continue without it dripping everywhere.
I would be showing you my apron, but hasn't been cleaned in a while, so I'll get back to you guys about it.
Neither has mine. In your solid, you would put that 1 kilogram of the golden cloud muffin mix. And then I asked you just to make a little bit of a dip in the middle for when the liquids come in. Here's my whisk. Just get the eggs a bit mixed into the oil and water. It's impressive what 1 kilogram can show out, hey?
It is. I just had a random thought, and I know this doesn't apply to what we're doing here, but a whisk almost sounds like whiskey. Imagine you're whisking while drinking.
You know what we need to do? Is have some cruise ships after this.
Yeah! Damn, now you're talking.
Well, preferably if you are going to be using a container for liquid, it has a lip like this, so you can pour it easily
It's actually really awesome how they design these things.
into whatever container you're about to use.
No more landmines!
And then you slowly let it mix in
Look at that beauty.
until most of the batter is covered in the liquid, and then it will make it easier for you to mix. Make sure that you mix until no lumps. And that cappuccino smell! Mama! If we had that VR smelling and tasting, woo, we would share this experience with you.
Now, normally you guys would have a fast forward in a normal thing like Jamie Oliver, but this is a gamer's edition video, so you get the full experience of everything.
Yeah, and we're not too much into fast forwarding because I've witnessed that and it makes some people sick.
It is, yeah. And we've got our own Gordon Ramsay that's going to be doing inspection for us as well. That would be Abyss's brother.
Unfortunately, this Miss Gordon Ramsay that you claim her to be cannot have certain types of food, such as gluten and milk and whatnot, so she can't really taste the stuff.
We'll get Connor to do that.
Yes, another member of our family and soon-to-be group that wants to start YouTube as well. And he hasn't figured out his name, so if you would throw down in those comments right there, what should he call his channel? We'll give him the suggestions to see if he will take them.
Yeah. We can give you guys some little bit details. His current land name at the moment is the gamer tag as well. It's called Hydro Ninja. So give some feedback and comments on that. What you guys think? Can he use that maybe in, who knows, maybe in his channel as well?
And maybe throw him a shout out whenever you see him playing CSGO or something.
Yeah. Rhythm. Oh. Rhythm.
Mix it nicely until no air remains, such as no bubbles.
Let's get you guys a nice close up here. The Abyss doing the whisk with power and power steering. Okay, this is not passing, but what the hell? You call it what we do.
You mix thoroughly to make sure that you don't have any air bubbles, because I've never allowed the air bubbles before, and I do not want to know what happens to the muffin afterwards. And then you make sure you move it a bit from the bottom, and then you try and make sure there's no dry bits, nothing. You know what would be funny if Gordon Ramsay actually commented on this video? I would not mind the swearing at all, because that would be funny.
Next is pottery.
See, once you've got that done, quite got a lot done. So you're going to take your sprayed pan, you're going to take 2 spoons, you're going to...
View discretion advised.
Really?
Not really.
And then you put into the...
Going for the first...
pan.
Oh, look at him.
And note to everyone that is watching, please don't be mean, because we are not professionals. We did not go to school to learn how to cook. We went to school to learn how to use computers, roughly, and maybe woodworking or something.
Remember, it's also meant to be funny, so that's what you're getting from it. First one going in, there's got three going in, 3 going in. We've got 2, 3 now going in.
And the nice thing about the ready mix is it's a quick mix. It was literally, not even 10 minutes of us quickly mixing everything together.
Oh, we're sitting around 7 minutes around now.
Oh, and another note, make sure you've got all your ingredients together before you start mixing. Because if you need to run and get another thing, it may not really mix in well.
Yeah, something might go wrong. Might get a muffin that doesn't
decide to rise, nothing like that.
I mean, no muffin right there, bro. You know what I'm talking about.
With the second spoon, you can as well prevent a lot of the muffin mix
right there
from spilling everywhere. I'll let the fredilegend fill in the second pan, and we'll see how well he does as a pan filler and not a cameraman. Considering he went to school to learn how to use technology, we'll see how well he does with the baking. And a funny note on that, my mother, my grandmother, my sister, my brother, my father, and I'm pretty sure someone else in his a part of the family, all know how to bake and cook. And I'm the only one that didn't go to school or learn how to cook, because I do not want to cook.
Same right here, ladies and gentlemen. Same right here. I'll give you guys the best I have out of the pocket. Might be very small, but...
We don't really have much, period.
But guys, I think the Abyss is looking quite good here. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Give us some notes in there.
And if you can't find an apron, you can get one from a cruise, like I did. MSC.
MSC Cruise, go and check it out. Experience it for yourself.
Really, dude? Experience it for yourself. What a nice touch. But honestly though, when I went on the cruise, it was quite nice, even though that some bad memories come out of it. But sometimes the best memories always come with the bad. That's how you know they're the best.
Ah, some true words spoken right there. True words spoken right there.
Just make sure your little cups are filled enough. Not too much, it mustn't be overflowing. And preferably not all over the side. But then again, I suck.
Question to the viewers though, and Abyss, what do you think of this as well? If we ask them to, some of them to actually post their own videos of however they're baking. Leave some of their, some things around there maybe on the comment section or whatever you guys want to bake in now. Spread some of the videos you guys are doing, and join the fun, join the food baking, join the funniness.
Let's just get this train rolling to really just allow people to stop hating each other and experience food, no matter where it comes from. It could come from South Africa, where we are right now. It could come from Indonesia, Japan, America, with their humongous portion sizes. Anywhere. Food is what makes it wonderful. Just don't be an ass about it. So now what we're going to do is, because our oven is not
First pan ready?
necessarily that big, we're going to be doing a dozen at a time. Open it up.
Getting some nice views there.
But
the
putting
heat
the oven
resonating.
on at the required temperature beforehand, it would normally be at temperature when you do this.
Zoom it in for you guys.
And then make sure the oven's closed, and then you get ready on the second pan.
Second pan.
Fredi will be doing, and I'll be taking over as cameraman.